The journey of becoming an Aghori begins not in the smashan, but in the mind. It begins when a person realizes that the world they live in, the world of desires, attachments, and endless fear, is a lie. The moment this realization pierces through the heart, something ancient awakens within. This awakening is what the scriptures call Bhairava tattva, the state of consciousness that sees no difference between pure and impure, sacred and profane, life and death. The secret is simple, yet terrifying. The Aghori sees oneness in everything. Where the ordinary man sees the body, the Aghori sees the eternal self. Where we see the dead, he sees Shiva. This perception does not come from books or teachings. It comes from an inner explosion, a spiritual death. To become an Aghori, one must die before dying. The ego, that sense of I, must burn completely. And when that I dissolves, only Shiva consciousness remains. That is why the Aghori smears himself with ash, not for drama, but as a reminder that everything, including this body, ends as ash. The ash is his truth. The cremation ground is his temple. There is an ancient initiation among Aghoris called Shava Sadhana, the meditation upon the corpse. Outsiders call it horrific, but they do not understand. The Aghori sits with the dead body not to summon ghosts, but to dissolve his illusion of separation. In the stillness of death, he realizes that there was never any birth. That is the secret. When you no longer see death as an end, you are reborn as an Aghori. The transformation does not happen overnight. It can take years of penance, of isolation, of burning away every human weakness. The guru plays the most vital role here. The guru chooses when the disciple is ready to step beyond the veil. Many aspirants are tested in terrifying ways, made to face their worst fears, their darkest thoughts, their own reflection. Because the Aghori path is not about worshipping gods outside, it is about conquering the demons within. The biggest secret that turns a human into an Aghori is facing the self without illusion. Every other path teaches you to avoid darkness. The Aghori path teaches you to enter it, consciously, courageously, and completely. For in darkness lies the seed of light. The guru initiates the disciple through Kapal Sadhana, the ritual of the skull. The skull represents the ultimate emptiness. The disciple must learn to see the skull not as death, but as consciousness, the container of divine energy. In this stage, the human begins to shed his social identity, caste, name, desires, fears, everything. When he no longer identifies with the body or mind, the energy of Aghora enters him. This energy is wild, intense, and unstoppable. It burns every impurity. That is why not everyone can handle it. Only those who have surrendered completely to Shiva can survive this inner fire. The rest lose their sanity. The Aghori is not a madman. He has gone through madness and come out awakened. He has seen the darkest corner of his being and embraced it. The secret transformation also involves the awakening of Kundalini, the serpent power at the base of the spine. In ordinary humans, it sleeps. In the Aghori, it rises with the fury of divine Shakti. Once awakened, it tears through the veils of illusion, opening the third eye of awareness. The Aghori begins to see the subtle world, the spirits, the energy fields, the play of life and death. But he does not get trapped in them. He walks calmly, knowing everything is part of Shiva's Leela. There is also the element of Mahavairagya, supreme detachment. The Aghori feels no attraction or aversion toward anything. He can eat what others reject, live where others fear, love where others hate. This is not because he wants to shock the world, but because he has transcended the world's duality. To him, everything is sacred. Even the unholy becomes holy in his perception. And yet, the Aghori is not separate from compassion. His path may look violent, but his heart is pure. He prays for liberation, not only for himself, but for all beings. When he sits by a burning pyre, he prays for the soul to merge peacefully into the Absolute. When he chants the name of Bhairava, it is not to summon terror, it is to dissolve fear. The The final stage of transformation is Shivoham, the realization of, I am Shiva. At that moment, the human disappears. The Aghori no longer sees the world as separate from himself. He becomes the cremation ground, the ashes, the spirits, and the silence between them. This is the highest secret, that the Aghori is not worshipping Shiva. He is Shiva. This is the power that turns an ordinary man into an Aghori, the courage to see truth naked, to stand unguarded before the cosmic reality. It is not magic. It is not black art. It is the most raw and fearless form of enlightenment. To the world, he may look frightening, but to those who understand, he is the purest mirror of divinity. For he has walked through hell and found heaven inside it. So the next time you see an Aghori, covered in ash, sitting silently beside a pyre, remember, you are not looking at a man who abandoned the world. You are looking at a man who has merged with it. That is the secret. And if this knowledge awakens something in you, a curiosity about the path beyond fear, beyond illusion, beyond the known, then you are already walking toward truth. This is the Aghori Code. If you wish to dive deeper into such hidden wisdom of Sanatan Dharma and the path of the fearless, subscribe to the channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and join this journey into the unknown.